Hello, 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 beautiful people. Come on in, come on in. Let me know when you're here. Say hello. Tonight, we are talking about the 777 cash flow system. And I know that folks are excited about this one because this one is something that you guys have asked me about. This one is something that people are amped up about. And I just want to know who in the comments feels like they're busy all the time. You're tired of being busy. Okay. You're tired of being busy. You're tired of feeling like there's so much that you need to do, right? Every time you turn around, there's something else to do. Like, am I supposed to be posting on social media? Am I supposed to be building a funnel? Am I supposed to be building a website? Am I supposed to be doing this? Am I supposed to be doing that? Do I post on Instagram? Do I post on Facebook? Do I post on LinkedIn? What we are going to do is take you straight down the middle. Okay, who likes to take it straight down the middle? We're going to take it straight down the middle. And I am going to show you, how to activate a system in your business that keeps you unbusy. Who likes the concept of being unbusy? Let me know in the comments. That keeps you unbusy and creates a system in your business that is designed for cash flow consistency, for predictability. Right? Hey, Thea. And just for something that allows you to know exactly what you are doing and why you are doing it. I think that's one of the most important things. Thea said, unbusy me, please. Unbusy me, please. Oh, baby, we're going to unbusy you today. We are going to unbusy you. I want to introduce you guys to a system that I created years ago. And I did not want to use the name that I had called my system, Hey Tanika, because I didn't want to attract the wrong people. And I don't want anyone to get offended when I say this. But the system that I am about to teach you is the system that I used to build my side hustle. I hate using that word, but it is what it is. It's the system I used to build my side hustle to a seven-figure business. And I think a lot of people may be new to me. You don't know my story. But I did not leave corporate America. I did not leave my good corporate job. And a lot of people know I was an executive at Target. My work wives have talked about that ad nauseum. I built $1 million business while I was still working a very demanding 9 to 5. And there are some of you right now that are still working your 9 to 5. Some of you are in your businesses and you're still busy and everything is still unpredictable. Yes? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. And so, what I want to teach you is how I structured things in my business in order to be able to run a business that generates profit every 7 days, that generates revenue every single day, 7 days a week, and that only requires you to work 7 hours a week. 777 cash flow system. Who likes the sound of that? Somebody put those 777s in the comments if you like the sound of that. That was my 777 system. And I could add a whole bunch more sevens. That's what got me to 7 figures while I was still working my side hustle. This is the system that I installed for clients in 7 weeks. Right? It only takes 7 weeks to install this. And this is the same system I've been using, get this, for 7 years. So we're going to go ahead and bless God tonight because 7 is our number of completion. And I thought it was about time that I give you guys the complete system. So you got your notes out? Are you ready to take notes? Let me know in the comments. Give me a notes in the comments because we need to get unbusy. Because you guys know what the Kendraism is that I'm about to tell you. We want to be #unbusy and rich. And I still have to get the t-shirts for that. Unbusy and rich. That's the motto for tonight. Unbusy and rich. Angelique, we want more than unbusy and paid. That's not being paid is not just what we want. We want to be unbusy and rich. Go ahead and claim that. Speak that into existence. We speak richness, wealth, unbusy and rich. I love this for us. Okay, can I break it down for you? Break down. Steady breaking me on down. And we want to do it quietly. Thank you, Thea. Quietly. Mm. First things first, I need to introduce you to my three power pillars. Somebody put the number 3 in the comments. 3 power pillars. Hey, Charlotte, how's it going? All right, unbusy and rich. Mm. So, my 3 power pillars are a way that I structured how I run a business so that I'm not a complete spaz. And I hate to say this, and some people may say, well, Kendra, that's mean that you said your business is not supposed to turn you into a whole spaz. I'm sorry. If you don't know what you're doing day to day, if you don't know, Kendra, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm lost. I'm confused. I'm lost and confused and lost, and I don't know what to do. Mm, mm. That's not of God. That's not of God. We need to know what we are going to be doing in our business all the time. You should never not know what you are doing in your business. And here's why. You cannot create structured results if the way that you manage your time and your energy in your business is not structured. I'm going to say that again. You cannot have structured results if the way that you manage your time and your energy in your business is not structured. So, where are my creatives? Where are my creative people? My ideators. We create so much, and I'm going to tell on myself because I'm a creative too. I'm a creative too. You create something new every week. If I were to look into your Google Drive, you would have 5 billion things in there that could make money, but it's not making money. Why? Because you have no structure to your creativity. I love you. I said it. Structure allows even creatives to move faster and monetize more. And how many people have said that they are overwhelmed with what they need to do? Where are my people that have said they're overwhelmed? I'm raising my hand again. I'm raising my hand again because I've said I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. I got so much to do. I don't know what to do. Somebody's not telling the truth on here today. Okay. I see you guys. I see you. So, can I tell you something? Y'all lean in. Say, tell me something, Kendra. Tell me something, Kendra, and I'll tell you. Hold on. I may need to go get the church fan really quickly. Overwhelm is a scam. You're not overwhelmed. What you're actually saying is, I have not learned how to effectively manage my time and even more so my energy. I am working on things that give me a dopamine hit instead of working on the structural things that will actually give me back my time and get me unoverwhelmed. Overwhelm does not exist. Mismanagement of your energy does. And hell, I would be overwhelmed too if I was creating something all the time and doing something all the time and I wasn't getting paid handsomely for it. And so, I told you what the problem is, so let's solve it. I created my 3 power pillars for energy and time management in your business. You cannot build your business, run your business, and ideate in your business at the same time. Did y'all know that? You can't build, run, and ideate at the same time. Your energies are too scattered. And if you wake up every day and you're like, oh, I got a new idea. Oh, I got to build a system. Oh, I got to post on social media. Oh, I got to serve clients. If you are doing that all the time, no wonder you're tired. So we have to separate the way that we run our business based on the way that our brain actually operates. So the three power pillars, you ready? Where are my note takers? Pillar number one, put this in the notes. It's the build phase. It's the build phase. Put number one, build. And that is going to take us 7 weeks. Okay? 7 weeks. Pillar number two. After we take our 7 weeks to build, and get this, I only want you to spend 7 hours a week, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. 7 hours a week building. That's all I need you to do. Because we're going to organize you. After you have the build phase, you move into the run phase. We call that run. That's the maintenance phase. Put number two, run. Run. And do you know how long the run phase is? That is 90 days. That means whatever you're going to build, you better build it in the build phase. Because in the run phase, you are quite literally going to let it run. See, what happens so often is that we take so long to build something. Then by the time we build it and we put it out to market in 1 week, if we don't get the results that we want, we give up and then we build something else. If y'all don't run this damn business for 90 days, 90 days. And guess how much time you're going to spend in your business during the maintenance phase? Can anybody guess? In the run phase? How many hours a week? 7. Are y'all ready for the next thing? After you exit the run phase, every 90 days after your run phase, you are going to go to my favorite phase. And this is called the plancation phase. Somebody put plancation, not plantation, plancation. This is one of the most powerful routines that I created in my business. And can I tell you guys a quick story? I promise you I won't get too far off track, but I'm being led to share this story. The reason plancation is so important to me is I started plancation years and years and years ago. Monica said, talk to us, sister. I'll talk. And I hope that this sparks something in somebody. I was at a point in my life. My business wasn't even a year old yet at the time. And I had a rule that I would not do things where it would make me, like spend money from my business to put into, or take my personal money and spend in my business outside of, what I had already invested initially. And that rule didn't last long. But let's just say I had just moved back to Atlanta from Minneapolis. It was a rough time. Like my work life had changed in my day job. I was literally, my family was pissed that we had moved back to Atlanta. They were like, why did you bring us back to this god awful place? Because we loved where we were living. There was just a lot going on, and I was running my business. It was growing. Remember, I was still a side hustle. And I was just like, I need a minute. Like, I have not had a chance to get my foot on the ground. I still have not settled into my house. I don't know what's going on with my job. I'm trying to grow my business. Like, it was just a hard time in life. And I said, I'm going to do something. And way back when, I had been to a place called Chateau Alon in Atlanta. My Atlanta people know that it's outside of Atlanta. It's a winery and resort in Brazelton, Georgia. And I had gone there for the first time way back when, like 2004 or 5. I was only 20 years old the first time I went there. And for me, that represented an escape, right? And so I'm like, I'm back in Atlanta. I'm going to go to Chateau Alon. I had booked a retreat. I said, I'll treat it like a business retreat. And that retreat was $4,000. Okay? $4,000. I did not have $4,000 in the business at that time. And I'll never forget, I said, I'm still going to go. And you know, when you check into a resort, right? They only charge the first night on your card. So I was like, okay, I'm going to use my personal card. I'm going to go here. I'm going to check in. But I was like, because I couldn't cancel at that point either. And I said, I am going to take this time to pour back into myself, to be by myself, to ideate, to create, to build. I'm going to tell you guys what happened. I was shaking in my boots because I'm like, I don't have the money for this. I went, checked in, swiped my card. They charged the first like night deposit. And I was like, I got 2 more days to figure this out. And that first day, what I did was I went to my hotel room. I started writing down all of the things that were going wrong, all of the things that I wanted to release, all of the things that I needed to fill me back up. I spent time reflecting and in prayer and just looking back at like what was going on and why I had gotten here. And I said to myself that day, like, I am going to fix this. And I created an offer that day. No joke, I still have this offer back in the day. I remember creating an offer. And mind you, at this point, the only thing I had ever sold in my business was a $497 program. So I'd only sold a 497 program. And I'm going to go to this because I'm going to show you guys the exact checkout page that I created that day. The exact checkout page. No joke. Let me know when you can see this. I created an offer and I said, I don't know what I can give people except for myself and my brain, right? I don't know what else to do. I'm going to create this. Can y'all see this? I created this offer. Okay. And this was my first high ticket offer, what I thought was high ticket back then. I threw up some pages. I'm like, look, I do this. I'm going to give you a strategy plan. Here's how it's going to work. Here's how y'all saw what it was. It was 3 payments of $500. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was so scared. I was so scared. And what I did, right? What I did, y'all see this? I didn't even have a regular checkout, did I just had PayPal. I went to my email list that had like 100 people on there at the time, maybe 200. I went to social media. I went to my Facebook groups. I did a little live, whatever. And I didn't even know how to go live back then. Wasn't nobody looking at me. And I made the money that I needed that day. I made exactly $4,000 that day. And I'm telling you this story because that is what plancation unlocked for me, and it unlocks it for me every single time. I have not missed a plancation since the year of our Lord, 2019. So I've been doing plancations for a long time. And so you're going to activate the plancation too. You don't have to go to Chateau Alon. But one of the most beautiful things that I can teach you is to having time alone with yourself and with God. When you are an employee, a wife, a mother, a father, Everybody needs you for something. When do you have time to need yourself? When do you have time to get clear? A lot of times you don't know what you need to do, not because you don't know, you're too busy to listen, even to yourself. You're too distracted to listen, even to yourself. And so, plancation is the reset that you take every 90 days, and it's a working reset. It is a reset by which we go ahead and we take what worked for me, what didn't work for me, let's release it. What ideas am I going to activate in the next 90 days? Now you're clear because you have results. And on the last day, what you do is you build. Whatever you need to build, you can build it. Do you know why? From henceforth, you will be able to build so fast. Can anybody guess why you can build anything from now on in one day? Anything that I want to build, I can build it in one day. Why? I can build it and get it out to market in one day. Because I built the infrastructure one time and I've copied and pasted over 200 times now. So when you take that first 7 weeks to build your first infrastructure, you never have to build the infrastructure again. You can get anything you need out to market quickly because it's already built. But if you continue to spin up work for yourself all the time, if you never let anything run, if you never get anything out, if you overcomplicate everything, you will never activate consistency and you will always feel overwhelmed. That stops today. How are y'all feeling so far? Is this making sense? We only 30 minutes in. But I want to give you a good word and make sure you're getting what you need. How are y'all feeling so far? So let me recap my 3 power pillars really quickly. Pillar number 1 is we build. Pillar number 2 is we maintain/run. Pillar number 3 is we plancation. And then we rinse and repeat. Shamika, plancation is 3 days. 3 days. Okay? Are we good? Someone to care. Okay, so now that you understand the 3 power pillars, let's talk about the systems that power this. And I want you to understand why we separate the power pillars. Do you realize, and I know y'all are super smart, right? I got a lot of PhDs, I got a lot of smart people, y'all are highly educated. So you know there are 2 sides of your brain, right? There are 2 sides of your brain. And one of the reasons that it's difficult to get things done is if you are trying to operate out of both sides at the same time. And even the people that are bilateral, we still have trouble operating on tasks that require both sides at the same time. Because it actually doesn't exist. It's just you've learned how to switch back and forth really quickly. But you still are only using. Did y'all know that? So, the building part requires your left brain. Your left brain is your tactical executor, right? It's your tactical executor. Angelique said, yeah, like talking out of both sides of your mouth. It doesn't work and not a good look, right? Your tactical executor. The left side of your brain is the overthinker. That's what gets you know what done. Gets it done. So all of my type A's, y'all love the left brain. Y'all just do all the things in your left brain. Okay? It's a beautiful thing. Okay. The other side of your brain, the right brain, that's the creative side. That's where you get all your ideas. I got a great idea. I like this. The color blue will be great for my logo. The color green, I think I should take this picture. What you think I should name my business? What you think I should name my offer? Kendra, how do I say this? That's the creative side. And what happens is a lot of times, if you have not mastered understanding the order of operations, you have conflict and it takes you forever to do things because you didn't build the right side first before you built the stuff that goes on the left side. So, this is why in our build process, we start with that beautiful, creative right brain of yours. That's when we get all the ideas out. That's when we get all of the structure out. That's when we pull out all of your creativity and we map out all of the creative things. All of that is set. Okay? And once you get the creative stuff out of the way, then left brain can take over. It's time to build. Now, some of y'all are going to tap out here because you don't like to click a button. You're like, I'm overwhelmed with technology. If y'all don't stop that mess, we're in the big age of the year of our Lord, 2025. You better learn how to use technology. We're not going to, that's not an excuse anymore. It's not that you don't understand technology, it's you're doing too damn much. So that's why we get the creative part out of the way first. And then we build so that our left brain can take over. Are we good? Okay. And if we do this in a structured way, your system will be built, and it just requires you to now have the operational discipline to operate it. And we are going to make that easy. Okay. Are you guys ready to talk about the 777 system and how we build it now? But first, do we have any questions on what we're doing? How do you guys feel? Do you feel like, oh my God, this is it. This is it. I overstand now why I've been feeling the ways. Why it's been feeling out of alignment. If you have been taught to be busy all the time, if you have been taught to, I don't know, market yourself into oblivion, to post yourself into oblivion, to constantly be up on the next trend, do you guys realize that trends are just trends? They are actually not business strategies. The same strategies that have always worked work. And so many people have built businesses on trends that they don't know what to do when the trends change. Hey, Diamond, love you, honey. When the trends change. We build foundationally because at the end of the day, the foundational nature of human behavior is the same. And this is coming from a sociologist. So I understand human behavior and particularly consumer purchasing patterns. The modalities just change with time. Okay? So, what do we do? Well, I'm going to show you guys something I created. Where are my visual people? Thank you, Doug. Where are my visual people? Because I guess somebody needs to see how this thing works and how this system works in actuality. Let me know when you guys can see my screen. Say screen when you can see my screen. So you guys know, I build technology, I build tools. This is light work for me. Light work. but I want to show you. So somebody, give me a date. When do you want to start the first phase of your build? When are y'all starting? Who's starting September 1st? Some people, you can start today if you want to. Who said who's starting today? Let me see the people that are starting today. Give me a date you want to start. We're going to play this. We're going to build this all the way out. Okay, Monica said 9/1. Okay. Monica said September 1st. Y'all got to give me a date that's not already on. Okay, Dr. Arlen said today. Okay, let's get it. I am going to choose today. Boom. Y'all see what just happened? So this means, Dr. Arlen, that once I get started, all my systems are going to be ready by October 12th. Who would like their systems to all be built by October 12th? If you follow my strategy, you're going to get it done. Okay? And bonus points that it highlighted what today is. Every time you log in to your scale system, it is going to say, hey, this is where you are today. This is where you are today. And this is what it's going to look like for the next 7 weeks. Okay? Are we good? Oh, I got some loves in the building. Y'all like this. I knew y'all would. I knew you would. So let's talk about then what happens while we build. Now, let me tell you why this is important. Because when you are building, I use something called the 20-mile march. I'm going to get these out of here because this is not the day. So we use something called the 20-mile march. Have you guys ever heard that story? The 20-mile march. I think I told it before. But do you guys know a lot of times you burn yourself out because you go so hard, then you stop, then you go so hard again, then you stop, then you go so hard again, then you stop? What if you consistently allocated the same amount of time every single week, regardless of if you feel you can do more? On the weeks that you're not feeling it, you still do your 7 hours. On the weeks that you are feeling it and you feel you can do more, you still only do your 7 hours. Because remember, we're building and we have to build for consistency. So these are the systems that we build. I'll talk about these systems a little bit later. But I want you to plot out your 7 weeks. You ready? So Dr. Arlen, let's go into, today is Thursday. Thursday's already a wash. It's late, unless you think you can fit in something tonight. But we want to start with pre-work, right? Because the pre-work week is the week where you get your you know what together. Somebody put get organized in the comments. I make sure that in pre-work you get organized. We do something called building your HQ. Because Lord, y'all you got a billion things in that Google Drive that you can't find. We got to get you organized. We build your company headquarters. Because you can't move quickly without having your headquarters in place. Hold on, we got to get our screen back. You can't move quickly without having your headquarters in place. So we have to move quickly. Okay, so your pre-work, right? I already said we are past Thursday already, unless Dr. Arlen, you a rock star, you're going to get it done tonight. When you go ahead and choose all of these 3 ones that are color coded for you, these are the 3 activities that you need to do for week number 1. Okay? Somebody put in the comments, which one do y'all want to work on first? Do you want to get your technology set up first? Do you want to get your organization done first? Or do you want to get your brand in place first? Whoever puts the first comment, that's the one I'm going to choose first. What are we going to work on first? Let me know, because those are the 3 items you need to get done in week 1. Okay, Monica said tech. Okay, Monica, I just put tech in, right? Just but I said we're not going to do it on Thursday. Hold on. It's too late. Okay, so your tech setup, do y'all see I put that in there? It automatically calculated that it's going to be 3 hours. So y'all see my total for the week right now. I'm playing 3 hours. Okay, let's keep going. Y'all think we can do a little bit more on Friday, or is 3 hours enough on Friday? Okay. Okay. Shamika said organization. Let's do Saturday for organization. Right. That's gonna take you about 2 hours. Right. I think we're good. You see over here is tallied up to 5. Cool. We got 1 more hour. Sorry, 2 more hours. You think we can fit a couple more hours on Saturday? What are y'all thinking? What's your schedule looking like? Or do you want to move it to Sunday? Sunday, we're going to do our brand. Okay, look at that. We have hit our 7 hours for the week, and we have Friday planned for tech, Saturday planned for 2 hours of our organization, Sunday planned for our brand pre work. Now, this is what you plan, but look what happens when you go back and you actually do it. Because it's not good to plan and you don't do it. Here you go. Check it off when you're done so you can get your little green check off box. 100%. Go you. Go you. Okay? When you actually do things, check it off. Okay? See it? Because this is going to become your visual factory, your visual management system to keep you in check. Is this good here? Okay? So, we are going to continue. You will continue to plot this out every section. Week number 2, you're going to do all the orange stuff because week number 2 is strategy work. So, your options in week number 2 is you're doing 3 buckets of strategy. In week number 2, we break them up into 3 buckets so you're not overwhelmed, right? You're not overwhelmed. And let me just tell you what we create during your strategy session because this is important. Here are some core things. Let me take the camera off the screen really quickly. Do y'all know actually what goes into your business strategy that helps you build quickly? My ladies in Create to Cash know this because I had them build their strategy out. Do y'all know what goes into a strategy that makes your life a lot easier? Okay. I'll tell you. I promise you it's not a business plan. Y'all can leave them business plans that ain't made you not a lick of money behind. We don't do business plans here. We do monetization strategies. I serve this demographic of clients and I got a great idea. Hell no. Nope. We create your Gigo offers. Who remember me talking about Gigo offers? Gigo, get in and get out. We create your Gigo offers because we are attracting premium clients with this system, and premium clients love Gigo offers. Get in and get out. Offers that are very easy to move and do not take a long time to deliver. So we create your offer because that's the foundation of everything else. We then create, y'all ready for this? Your credibility engine strategy. What does your live stream / podcast / blog look like? And we create that entire credibility engine strategy. We create what your webinar strategy is going to be because that's your primary sales engine. We call that the inflection point system here because that's what makes people bend the corner. We also create your upsell offer. Somebody put upsell in the comments. This is your daily revenue generator. We price it, we package it. Okay. And we create the landing page copy for everything. Thank you. Hello, beautiful people. Right? Doesn't that sound delicious? What if you had all of that mapped out for you? Where's Dr. Arlen? Because she has seen all this stuff in her strategy, but my ladies in Create to Cash also have built their stuff, and it's beautiful. Tanika said, I'm working on my upsell now. Go ahead, Create to Cash. Go ahead, because we're installing this system. We're installing this system. When you have the strategy, it's so much easier to build when everything is already laid out. I don't go into anything without it already being built. That makes it so much easier. It makes it so much easier to execute. Okay? Are we good there? So this is the strategy part. And yes, you need those 7 hours to build that strategy. That is why we budget for it in your plan. Okay, are we good? Y'all are quiet. What questions are coming up for you? I can talk and chew bubblegum at the same time. So we go through this. That is what we build in your strategy. Now, the next week, y'all ready for this? The next week, the live stream system is what we build, aka your credibility engine. If you would ask me what's one of the most powerful things I ever built in my business, it is my live series. That has turned into podcasts, that has turned into YouTube series, that has turned into blog posts. That is all of my content, literally, that I post on social media comes from me going live. I don't have to try to figure out what to post. I have an engine, and it also puts my thought leadership in syndication. And so this is one of the most powerful things that we build because it allows you to have a platform. And side note, can I talk to the people really quickly? Because I get people all the time. It's like, I want to be a speaker on stage one day. I want to get paid to speak. Huh, funny. I've never seen you speak online ever. Do y'all realize instead of waiting for a stage, we create our own? That is actually how people will find you and say, oh, they're a hell of a speaker. I've gotten so many paid speaking engagements from people that saw me on my lives. Just saying. But this is built with structure. We don't go live just for the hell of it. I'm going to give you guys an example. Did you not get an email earlier today about me going live? Did you not get a text message and another email 30 minutes before I went live? Are you not inside of a whole ass page that was designed for my live? That was not something that we build haphazardly without intention. We curate assets every single time we show up. And guess what? This is going to be available for people to binge watch on my own platform that I own, not anyone else. Who would love to activate that power in their business? Just saying. So that's why that system is so important that we build. Don't worry, I promise you this is all going to tie together in your 777 system. 7 hours a week, right? 7 days a week, you're generating revenue. You turning a profit every 7 days. I love it. I love that for us. Right, Angela said a whole last page for my live. And do any questions on how we build that? Lickety split. All right, so this is what we do. Now, let's talk about the next thing. You guys ready for the next system? Say yeah. And remember, we're building a system a week. At this point, we're building a system a week. Who wants to churn out systems like that? Who wants to churn out systems like that? If that is not the unlock for your next level, I don't know what is. Hold on, let me move myself out of the way. So, here's what we do next. The next week, we're going into your inflection point system. This is your webinar. How many people have purchased something from a webinar? And I know if you guys are on here, if you're a part of my webinar, that's how most of you know me. Do you know how long I've been doing that webinar? I've been doing that webinar, not that one particular, but I've been doing a webinar for the last 7 years. And one of my clients, Devin, shout out Devin if you're watching, one of my Create to Cash clients last night, she was like, how do you get so many people to show up to your webinars? Right? How do you get your show up rate to be so high? Like, how do you get it? She's like, I'm on other webinars and it's only like 5-10 people on there. She was like, you packed the house out. And I'm like, because I have an amazing sequence and a little secret sauce for my webinar. Do y'all want to see my secret sauce really quickly that I show you guys how to build? Y'all not ready for the secret sauce. Put secret really quickly if you're ready for it. Y'all not ready. I shouldn't be sharing all of my secrets. We create an event and there's a lot that goes behind it, but this is what makes people actually show up. Okay? Y'all ready? And who's ready to have a quick laugh about how petty I am with the webinar? Hold on, let me see if I can see the screen. Let me know when you see it. This is my command code webinar. I know my screen went out for a second. It wasn't behaving. So you should see this. Okay, so we're going to show in real time what happens. And I want you to see if you guys can spot the secret. Thing number one. Most webinars have you just do your name and your email, right? Just your name and your email, right? Hey, Patrice. They're like, just give us your name and your email. Please, baby, baby, please give it to us. I come with a different type of energy on my form. This is a big form. So first of all, don't register if you're going to come and play on my good contact list, because that's not of God. I'm setting the tone before we even start. Another thing that I'm doing is I am being real cheeky here. So let me go ahead and fill this out so you guys can see what I mean. I'm setting the tone up front to not play with my webinar registrations. And let me show you why. So here's my question, right? This training is free, but I like to keep it intimate. So we close registrations once we reach a certain number, and that's actually real, right? Once it's a certain number of registrations, I close it down. I will not tell you my secret number, right? Will you be joining us live, or are you just taking up someone else's spot? Here are the two options. Yep, I'll be there front and center. The second option is nope, I just clicked on this to be nosy. Okay, great. You just clicked on it to be nosy. The second layer that I activate is a question, and I'm just going to tell you that this method that I use makes it to where I always know the exact content to create, and that's all I'm going to say. So let's go. Look at what happens when they click nosy. I'll wait. They clicked that they just wanted to be nosy. And this is exactly what they got. Not registered to my webinar. Not registered to mine. You can go register for Russell and them. Right? Because, right. And then I'm giving you a chance to correct your behaviors on here. This is what we're doing. So when people ask why do so many people show up for your webinar, because of this system and some other things. Plus, we have an amazing, amazing show up sequence that we use that has a lot of psychological positioning. There, Rochelle is laughing at me. Act like you got some sense when you clicking on my stuff. You better govern yourself accordingly. Okay, so this is the system that we build, and this is our weekly sales system. Okay, the other thing that I want to show you is after we build your webinar, right? The next system that we have to build is your nurture system. Why do we need a nurture system? Because there are going to be people that don't purchase immediately, but we don't necessarily need everybody to purchase immediately because we want something called long money in our business. Somebody put long money in the comments. I always tell people that let the influencers, let the dopamine chasers always chase new money all the time. I always tell people when clients come with me, they stay with me for a very long time. They stay with me for a very long time. I want long money, not short money. Because long money is what creates a business that has a valuation that is high enough for somebody to want to buy it. I'm going to say that one more time because y'all want to work for the rest of your life. I have turned down 3 offers in the past 2 years for the Boss Architect brand. And it literally is because I'm just waiting until our tech launch is up under there. So the valuation will be higher. So I will sell the hell out of the Boss Architect. You got about here you go. Look, them folks that keep trying to buy it, take it. We don't build businesses to work for the rest of our life. I hope that everybody is trying to build a business to sell, to cash out. Are you serious? So we create long money, one, so that we have a high valuation so that one day we can retire and just fly around on our private jet. That's what I plan to do. But also, in the meantime, it creates consistency of revenue. Okay. Now, the other system that we're going to build, which this is what y'all have been waiting on. And I will tell you, this is not the week I'm going to talk about ads. I will be talking about ads in a little bit, not this week, because I'm doing something very special for people who do not want to have to pay advertising agencies a whole bunch of money. I got you. But let's just say in this system, I need you to know enough to be dangerous and I need you to not be scared of advertising anymore. Somebody put in the comments, I'm not scared. I'm not scared. Now, my ladies in Create to Cash have already seen this, but can I show you guys how my how my 7-hour system works? My 777 system works when it comes to money. Okay, Monica said, I'm not scared. Shamika said, I'm not scared. Rochelle said, I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared. So I'm outside of the club. hmm So let's go. Let's get it. Okay. Okay, Create to Cash ladies, y'all better stand up because y'all know I did my big one with this one. So I wanted you to see how the 7-day profit cycle calculator works because I need for you to understand the reason that, hold on for a second. If you have run ads before and you were following Susie Guru, Bob Guru, Sam Guru, Tom Guru, they probably did you a disservice by not telling you that you can actually be the worst person ever in the history of ads and ads will still not be your problem. See, ads do exactly what you tell them to do. The issue is you don't have the systems that send people to your ads. There's a client of mine, well, she used to be a client, she hanging out with them other folks now. I legit see her spending money on ads every day. And I just want to, but I just want to pull her to the side and whisper in her ear and say, sis, sending people to a booking page with no context, with nothing, just saying, here's my page, book. They don't know you from a can of paint. They don't know, like, where is the system? There's no system. I just want, who am I? Who am I? You can have the worst ads ever and have the best system, and your ads will still win. So I'm the first one to tell you that yes, we run ads, but the reason that I've taken so long to just do a program about ads is because I will make that program only for people that have the systems in place. Because it doesn't make sense to do it without the systems when the system is the thing that makes it work. Okay, are y'all good? Can we touch and agree? I will not sell y'all a dream. Like, if your systems suck, your ads will suck. But you can have sucky ads and a good system. And my God, today, it's going to hit every single time. Every single time. Okay? Are we good? So let's do this. What do y'all want me to show you first? We're gonna do the calculator that makes you unscared of ads because you got to see how this system works. The 777 system doesn't work unless you understand how it makes money. Unless you understand how it makes money. And then I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna shut up. Who wants that? Who wants the planner though? The system. Who needs that system? You want to get in there and click around. I haven't even shown you the rest of it, but you need that to get organized. You need to know exactly what it is you need to do. I got you. I got you. Um, I'm gonna show you two things. Let me see. What do I want to show you first? All the things. Okay. So the first thing Monica said, I'm gonna need that. Monica, I got you. I got you, boo. I'm sprung. You got me doing things I never do. So, y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. Rochelle said, I need that and the system. All the things. Okay, I got you. I got you covered. So, the first thing that I want to show you is let's do the calculator so you understand how the money works. Because I got to send you where the money resides, where the money resides, okay? Whatever happened to that guy, by the way? Is he still saying where the money resides? Where the money resides. And that's on Who Mary Had a Little Lamb. Let's go ahead and get this. So thing number one, here is how your 7-day system works. When your systems are built, your 7-day system is built, which means what have we said we built already? We have built your live series. So your credibility engine is built. We have built your webinar, aka your inflection point, that has an upsell on there. And remember, way back in the strategy, we built you a hell of a Gigo offer. Get in, get out. And I'm going to say that for a lot of people that's struggling to sell your stuff right now, it's because your offer sucks. I love you. I just had to squeeze that in. I love you. Your offer sucks. Okay. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, when you build your stuff, don't shoot the messenger. So when you build that, we are going to then activate how ads actually work. So this has programming, and I show you how all of my logic works. This is built-in logic. I show you how it all works. Oh, y'all got real quiet when I said y'all offer suck. It's fine. You are going to say what your daily budget is. I recommend when you start, it's at minimum $50 a day. But if you can inch it up to $100, I'm going to show you why it's not going to be as much as you think. Okay, $100 a day. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to create our main offer price. What's your price of your main offer? Somebody just drop it out there. I love, because I don't want to do a lot of work. If I want to do a fast moving offer, I like to do it under $2,000. So let's say I'm going to do like a $1,500 offer. If I'm going to do a fast mover, that I don't want to get on calls with anybody. I don't want to talk to you. We're not doing that. Okay, it's fine. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we are going to create, remember we already created this in our strategy. We're going to create a one-time upsell. Do y'all want to know what my one-time upsell is? Y'all want to see it? A lot of y'all have purchased it. Oh, we make it so delicious. Oh, we make it so delicious. And I got the deliciousness down pat. Let me show y'all what it is. You have seen what this is. Let me come back and act like I got some sense. Right? I am going to say, yes, I'm going to be here. Right? So when you register for my free webinar, here we go. How many people have seen this page? We take you to my upsell offer. And when I say it's dope, it's dope. Okay? And this is a $47 upsell. And we have a 60 take rate on this. My God, today. That's unheard of numbers. But even if you don't have a 60% take rate, and I don't program a 60% take rate in here, I program a more appropriate take rate based on the price. But let's just say you too have a $47 offer. Okay? Here you go. So let's do some math now. At your $100 a day, okay? At the $100 a day, what we want to do is we are going to be getting 13 on average registrations a day and 2 people buying our $47 offer every day. How many people would that do something for you, even if you just saw, right? Even if you just saw, thank you, Diamond, like what, even if you just saw what it did to see money coming in your business every day without you having to do anything. I literally know right now, if I were to go flip on one of my ads, money would come into my business. And I'm not afraid of spending it because I know it comes. So let's do a little math. If you were spending $100 a day on ads and $94 of that was actually covered, how much did you actually spend on ads that day? I know I got some people that do real good math in here. How much did you actually spend on ads that day? I'll wait. You only spent $6 on ads. You didn't turn a profit that day, but that's okay because you're doing your profit weekly. You're creating revenue daily. And that revenue is fueling your profit. This makes it to where you can spend more on ads, right? And you can do this. Okay, let's go. Here we go. So now what does this do every week? If you spend $100 a day, that means you spend $700 that week. That means roughly you're going to have 91 registrants. Okay. Okay. So before the week even comes in, you're going to make $658 before your webinar even happens. Okay. On a good day, I estimated this real low for y'all, $28. $28. Sorry, 28 attendees for your webinar. And based on your main offer, 2 people will buy from you that week. 2 people will buy. So that means that week you would have made $3,658 in revenue. And for every dollar you spent on ads, I want y'all to understand this, even with those low numbers, for every dollar you spent on ads, because your system is in place, you would have made $5.20 back. Now, I don't know what investments y'all have going on, but what investment can you go put in today? And in 7 days, you make 5.2 times what you put in today. I don't, 7 days? But this is not magical. This is not, and I'm not going to lie to you, this requires that the infrastructure is in place. So when people are just like, run some ads. Oh, it's great. And I can run some ads up under the table. Y'all were here because of my ads, right? You know that. But my ads don't work because my ads are good. My ads work because my systems are good. I'm going to say it one more time for the people in the back. My ads don't work just because my ads are good. My ads work because my systems are good. So these are the things you build, because I was joking with my Create to Cash ladies the other night, and I was saying, guys, If you are like, I don't want to post on social media, which I don't neither, right? I don't want to, I'm scared of ads. I don't want to have to cold pitch or DM or send people out. I don't want to have to do all of that. And I'm like, well, hell, how's somebody gonna work with you? They gotta break into your house? How else are people gonna, I don't, how are people supposed to find you? I am so confused. I am so confused. God can't be pleased. How are they supposed to find you? I gotta break into your house. Apparently. So we don't want people to have to break into our house to work with us. And also, can I just say one more thing before I show you guys the rest of this? You don't want to have to chase people. You don't want to have to constantly like reach out to people. Like my soul is irked every single time somebody like is like, "Hi, you went to Georgia Tech. I see I like Georgia too. I would like to help you write your book because I see that you could be great if you write a book. If you don't get out my inbox and shut up, who wants to do like leave me? Like, do y'all want to do that? Do you want to do that? That is not how you sell to corporate, neither is that how you sell to premium consumers. I am sorry. Right? And so, do you realize while this system is geared towards premium clients, we also run the same type of ads for corporate clients too? Because y'all realize that corporate clients are humans and they have purchasing behaviors that you can laser target through advertising and having a good system as well. So we want to make sure that we are leveraging all of the opportunities that we have to install true infrastructure in our business. We don't want to be busy bees. We don't want to be overwhelmed. And for the love of God, some of you need a win. Put win in the comments. Like, you need to win. It's time to stop tinkering so much. Do you want a business or do you want a hobby? And that's the thing to understand. Do you want a business or do you want a hobby? And hell, if you want a hobby that pays you, say that too. But stop spending so much money tinkering and you're not getting a win ever. Whatever your thing is, if you're just like Kendra, I just want to make enough money to go on more vacations, let that be the thing. You don't have to build a big business, but for the love of God, at least build you something that makes you money. You at least build you something that makes some money. That's all I ask. And so even the frivolous stuff that you think, and you're like, I don't necessarily need to be big. I don't necessarily need to do all of this. But like, do you want to make money and make it consistently? Can I ask you that? Do you want to make it and do you want to make it consistently? That is the question. And for some of you, even seeing your first dollar come into your business that did not require a hustle, that did not require you asking your friends and going to your list and tagging 99 people in posts and going to a networking event and doing all of this. How many people just need to see it without you having to hustle? And no, Regina, it's not residual money because it still requires work, but a different kind of work. I don't want to have to hustle for everything. I know, and this is the most powerful thing that I unlock. Anytime I want money, I can get it. Who wants to be able to say that? Anytime I want money, I can get it. because I have a system to do so. And I can activate that system every single time. That system runs without me having to shovel coal into it all the time. When? When? It's time you won. God. And if you don't see how I have been trying to do this, and I've helped so many people, so many business owners over the years, but for as many that I have helped win, there are so many that run away from it. They're so afraid of winning. And here's what I'm going to say, you only got to win once to taste what it feels like. And you'll never not want to win again. I'm going to say that one more time for the people in the back. You only have to win once to taste what it feels like, and you will never not want to win again. And your behaviors will follow winning behavior. So, are we going to install the infrastructure to win? Are we going to fix the fight? Rachel said, call me twin after this. Twin, where have you been? We're going to take this right down the middle. So, your maintenance phase. What does this system feel like to run? Do you want to see what your weeks look like after your system is installed? Because you know you plan this out inside of your cash flow system. You ready? 1 hour a week, your live stream. 1 hour a week. Can we do that? Somebody put this, somebody take notes. Your live stream, 1 hour a week. That's all we need. And for the people that want to do less than that, have your way. But that's the only commitment I ask you. Your inflection point, your webinar, 1 hour a week. That's all I ask you. When your systems are in place, bucket off 1.5 hours for your admin work. I show you what every single bit of this is. But you're going to bucket that off. Okay? Your offers. We design your offers. Get this. Only 2 hours a week of you working with clients total. 2 hours a week total of you working with clients. Now, the people in Create to Cash already know how this works. But when you create a GIGO offer, get in, get out offer, it only takes 2 hours a week. Okay? And then finally, 1.5 hours of content repurposing. That's where we organize your credibility engine content. That's when we do your ads. This is your 7-hour system. Y'all didn't hear me say tap dancing for Instagram or TikTok. You didn't hear me say, I don't know, messaging people. Everything else is automated. What are you doing? Everything else is automated. You've already built the systems. And every 90 days, you're going to plan your plancation. Oh, and the system tells you when your plancations need to be. So it says mine actually is on my birthday. It says my next plancation should be on my birthday, January 11th, 2026. I receive it in Jesus' name. So I would just go ahead and say, you know what? That sounds great to me. I'm going to go ahead and lock it in. And it's going ahead and it's locking in my plancation for January 11th, 2026. My plancation weekend. Okay. And then I show you exactly what you need to do while you're on plancation. So I break down day 1, day 2, and day 3 of plancation. Exactly what you're supposed to do, all your activities. And then of course, you get the guide that tells you exactly what to do. Okay. I want to hear from you guys. This is your system. And for my people that like to see how they're doing, my people that like report cards, this is where you get to tell on yourself every week. Because if you planned your stuff for the week and you didn't do it, this is going to tell on you. Sorry. It's going to be like, you said you were going to do this, but this is what your behind actually did. That's not of God. You need to fix it. You need to fix it. Okay. You need to fix it. You better get your business fixed with Jesus. Okay. So this is your 777 cash flow system. And when that system is installed, this is how the money resides in your business. I'm going to answer some questions because you guys have some questions, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you what you need to be doing right now. There are 2 ways that you can get started with this system. 2 ways. Somebody put the number 2 in the comments. Y'all got real quiet. Y'all got real quiet. And I don't like it. Because now it's time for you to work. And you need to start doing something besides being busy. I'm going to say that one more time. You need to start doing something besides being busy. So, option number 1. For the people that have wanted to work with me, for the people that is like, Kendra, you build offers unlike anybody else. I need to walk through my system. I need to know how to build all of this. I want to build. I need to know how to do the ads. I need to know how to set up the offers. I need to build. Where are my builders at? Put build. Right? Stella said, ouch. Occur. Stella, occur. I love it. It is what it is. I'm tired of the busy work. And I know that people just want to be busy sometimes. I know that people want to be busy sometimes. Like, Mm-mm. Here's what I would not have a problem. I'm going to say it, and maybe you can be mad at me. If you are always busy, never mind. Don't say it, Kendra. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I'm going to go ahead and say it. The busiest people I know always be broke. Why are you so busy all the time and you broke? I am confused. Because at least if you're going to be busy all the time, at least you should be a billionaire. You should be a billionaire. See, the one thing you can't have, you got 2 valuable resources in life. You either got time or money. You can't have neither one. Mm-mm. So if we're busy, let it be busy, at least for a purpose. But we're not going to be busy just to tinker. The tinkering has got to stop. Stella said, I love how you keep it so real. So we're going to build. My builders, create to cash is for you. Where are my create to cash people? Because y'all better show out in here. My people in create to cash right now, you better tell them. In create to cash, we build your entire 777 system in 7 weeks. And the kickoff is me creating your offer. We do an offer extraction call where I literally pluck your offer right out of you and turn it into a Gigo offer. It's an amazing thing to witness. And I'm going to tell you, one of my ladies, was it last week? My Create to Cash people remind me. She said, Kendra, you didn't just change my business, you changed my life. Changed my life. And I try not to tear up with stuff like that. I'm a Capricorn. I cry once every 5 years. But I'm like, okay, this is real. Okay. So create to cash is where we build it out. Your starting point, if you're not ready for create to cash, that's okay. You need to understand the structure. You need to at least start getting organized, laying your foundation to be ready to receive. Thank you. Tanika said create the cash is good. Tanika, was that you or who said that it was somebody that said they were about to pay $2,500 to build out their system and they use my, there's a thing that I create inside of Create the Cash, and it literally built out their entire workflow and automations and all that stuff. When I tell y'all it's dope, chef's kiss. I have created an extended payment plan option for that only for the next couple of days. Okay? Only for the next couple of days. Right? So that is where you get me structuring your offer and you get the step by step on how to build it out. Let me know if y'all want to see the behind the scenes of that. I will show you. Tanika, it was you. Rochelle said, Rochelle, I better see you in Create to Cash. And I only do 10 spots. So there were some people that said they wanted it last time. That thing closed down so fast, they did not get the 10 spots. It's only 10 spots on there. Govern yourself accordingly. Yep, Tanika said she's going to pay $2,500 for one workflow. Dr. Arlen, that is great. So I actually do have people that are in boardroom in there. So you know D Atuola, who, hey D, if you're on here, she's inside of Create to Cash too. Create to Cash focusing on your premium consumer side. So it's really building the systems for your premium consumer, right? And so it's really getting that workflow together for that. So we have a couple of people, D and Mara, were also in boardroom experience or VIP boardroom experience, and they built that out. Yeah, so they're in there right now. Um, so that's that, right? Look, Angelique is in there. Honestly, the amount of detail in setting things up for the cost is ridiculous. Yes, Angelique, I am a complete stone cold nut for creating what I created for the price that I give it for. I already know. That's okay. When folks get on there and it's $1 billion to get in, they'll be like, well, dang, I wish I could have. I wish I could have got in. $1 billion. Right. Baby, it's delicious. Put behind the scenes and I'll show you guys what's in there. And oh, if you are already in Create to Cash, you automatically get the 777 system tool. So you get that. Okay. Angelique, I will give you the updated spreadsheet. I'm sick of y'all. I will give you the updated spreadsheet. Oh, y'all so spoiled. Y'all so spoiled. I love it. I love it. Let me know for the people that get in that you got in. Okay. Who said this? Tasha. My connection went out. Is there going to be a recording? Tasha, you can use the same page. It'll be up tonight. It'll be up tonight. Okay, honey? Angelique. Leave me alone. Y'all are so funny. Y'all are so funny. I bet some other folks probably emailed me. Y'all better leave me alone. I'm going to have a drink and a nap after this. Ain't nobody looking at y'all email. Okay, let's talk about it. So let's do some examples. We'll have Rochelle. I'm not taking calls. I don't take calls for this. It ain't nothing to talk about. Not for this price. It ain't. We ain't got nothing to talk about for $1,500. Nope. For, that's it. All right. So week number one. When I told y'all to pre-work, Liana said, Liana, hey Liana. Y'all say hey to my chief of staff. My chief of staff, Liana. And where's Kendall? Kendall was on here earlier. They have been working with me all day. So I just have to give them a shout out. Liana and Kendall were on with me since, my God, what time did we get on, y'all? Around noon today. We were on working from noon until like 6:30, almost like right up to the time for me to get on. So Liana is my chief of staff. Kendall is our customer success director, right? Hey, hey y'all, they are so amazing. Right. Hey, Tanika said, hey, y'all. Haviland said for boardroom folks. Oh, Kendall said, hey, everyone. Right. Yeah, these are oh gosh. They bully me. They love on me. They get me together. And I would like for y'all to thank them for this because I was not going to release any of this stuff to y'all. And they snatched me up today. They snatched me up today and they were like, stop hiding this stuff. This planner and this system, I built this system 3 years ago. Have y'all ever seen it? 3 years ago. So they snatched me all the way up. All the way up. And so they are why we are here tonight. And I have to publicly thank them for advocating for you guys. And for snatching me up. So, Haviland asked the question, and this is a great question. No, there is not a special code for boardroom, but you absolutely can join it too. And if you are in boardroom, let me explain. Boardroom ready is for corporate sales. Create to cash is for premium consumer sales. And the reason that we do this is because I always tell people corporate sales are so much easier when you have the foundation for your consumer sales. Why? Because my premium consumer sales, this system right here, makes it so I can spend a lot more money on my corporate ads because the corporate sales cycle is a little bit longer. So when you have both in your business, you're activating corporate money and you're activating premium consumer money, but you're doing it without having to wait. Premium consumer is so much quicker, and so you're having a faster revenue stream and a slower revenue stream in your business. Oh my God, Angelique said, y'all get what I'm doing? I gotta say, Angelique said, I came in to create the cash with systems that I have bought in good money. Right, and my stuff is being put to shame. Do it, get off the fence. Right. Okay. Evelyn said, I'm asking because I have a whole different offer for consumer sales. I was one of the ones you called out for running from our consumer sales. Yes, you can do this for sure. You can do this for sure. And it'll actually, I always tell people, your corporate offers will make a lot more sense when you have your premium consumer offers. Here's Tanika. Create to Cash has saved me so much time and money so far. I'm ready to see the money come in. Absolutely. And Tanika, what? We're only in week 3, week 4? Only week 4. And it's a 7 week process. So let me show you guys what it is. Who's already grabbed up one of those 10 spots? You know what it is. You know what it is. Okay. Let me see. My create to cash people, what can I show them that blew your mind in here? We're gonna let the experts tell me what blew your mind. What should I show them? I think for the people that need to get organized, let's go ahead and show the organization first. Oh, is there so far there are some people that are looking, the link is at the bottom of this page. Can y'all see the bottom of the page? It should have create to cash and it should have the system on there. Oh Lord, I don't. I will drop the links in here too. Or Liana or Kendall, could y'all drop some links in for Create to Cash and the planner? But I'll show y'all where they should be. Okay. Okay, Liana has you covered. So, Liana has you covered in the comments. So, let's talk about it. Week number 1, of course, your planner. And this one is a little bit more focused on Create to Cash, but you're getting your planner, and every section has an activation guide. Okay? And so every single thing, because I know my people love school, we want to make sure that you understand every little thing that you are doing. So there's an activation guide that tells you exactly how to activate everything that I teach. Okay, let's go to the next thing. Where are my people that need to get organized? Whose Google Drive looks like this? Go ahead and tell the truth and shame the devil. Whose Google Drive looks like this? Not a God. Mm-mm. Right? Well, this is where I teach you how to build your company HQ to get all of your money making stuff organized, because this helps you in our build. You cannot, right, get in here and you disorganize. We don't do that. So I have to give you the structure to organize yourself. Where we're going to set up things, what folders you need, how we're going to organize everything to make your life so much easier, step by step. Okay, let's get it. Are the programs meant to work together, or is one meant to be the starter? LaShawn, the $97 one is for you to get started. If the $1,500 is not doable, which once again is a steal, especially with the extended payment plan that's going through. So the $97 one is the tool that shows you the entire system. It gives you the guide, it gives you the download. If you want to build the systems with me and have me craft your offer, that is the Create to Cash program. Okay? Are we good? So, and that already includes the system. Okay? You ready? You good? We good to go? So one is the system, the tool. The other is the actual build. And let me just show you guys, even if you get the system itself, do y'all want to see what you still get with just the system if you decide not to join us in Create to Cash? Because I know there are only 10 slots available in Create to Cash. But let me tell you, y'all see what you get with the system? Let me take Liana's thing. Y'all don't just get this, which is dope enough by itself, just saying. For the people that met earlier, you don't just get this, you're also getting the entire breakdown for how it actually works. Every single thing you need to build, what you need to do, how you use the technology, how you actually interpret the stuff, how you get structured, how you build. So we're giving you so much value in whichever one you choose. My God, today. Right? Oh, Liana, Dr. Alice said she want Create to Cash. Liana will get you. Okay, so the next thing. Hold on. Let's go back here because I was still showing y'all Create to Cash. Okay, so are we still diving into Create to Cash? Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, no, maybe so. Okay, what is a good one? What is a good one? Offer extraction. Here we go. How many people have been on my webinars where I literally just pick somebody out the blue and create their offer? How many people have seen that? Dr. Arlen, go back to your good Lord, you said we'll issue you a $97 credit to your what you call it. We can do that. And we'll issue a $97 credit when you do the other one. Okay. So here's the thing. Y'all just trigger happy. I, yeah, I love that for you guys. So, do y'all want to see what it looks like when I actually extract your offers? Some of my create to cash people, this is where I changed their lives. Y'all, we stayed on for 3 hours. Y'all see that? 2 hours and 59 minutes. I went through and I did everybody's offer. Cammy, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Welcome to the party. Yeah, if y'all get a weird upsell screen, we don't know where that screen is coming from. I promise you, we don't have an upsell on Create to Cash. We don't. We don't. I don't even know where it comes from. It's fine. Okay, Haviland, we do that one coaching session. And so we do those on Wednesday nights, and you get to sign up for your offer extraction section. So if you don't have your offer extraction, you're like, hey, I can't make it next week, you'll get a calendar link to book your actual session because that's the most important one. Got it? Got it? So yeah, you get to choose when, because that is the, if y'all can't do nothing else, offer extraction, because I'm going to set you up for success by pulling your offer out of you. What did I teach my peoples? Angelique said, ooh, that's fancy. Upgrades all over. Not Angelique, because y'all getting the live version. Y'all spoiled. They only get one time. Y'all get me all the time. So y'all got to upgrade because y'all acted fast. My first cohort, they get me all the time. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about this. How many people always say, I don't know what to say when I'm talking about my offer? This is one of my favorite things. We have a segment called Get to the Point. I'm showing you exactly how to stop talking so dang on much in your offer and to get to the point and how to create your power offer line, because this is amazing. Because we got to stop talking so much in our offers and we have to get to the point, because that is what make premium buyers buy. What else? We are creating your signature framework, so we're activating your method. And here is one of my favorites. We are actually building your offer. Y'all ain't ready for this. So, welcome to the world of Kendra bots. You're getting my premium consumer offer builder. So, when you get the information from me and your offer, this bot is designed with all of my logic, all of the way that I sell offers, all of the way that I program. And your only thing is to choose the offer type that I gave you. If I gave you a sprint offer, you're going to say, I want to create my sprint offer. And it's going to tell you exactly what it needs from you. Okay? If you are creating the intensive offer, it's going to say, let's create your intensive offer. And it's going to tell you exactly what I need from you. And it is going to quite literally build your offer. Right, Angelique said the webinar funnel flow was really helpful. How to create the freebie and the upsell. That's a good one with all the bots to help. I made all them bots work. You guys are awesome. Yeah, I built the hell out of those, the Kendra bots. That's what we call them, the boss architect bots. They're sexy. They are sexy. We're not done. Okay. So we're also bringing the offer to life. How many people want to know how to build stuff like this? Like this. Have y'all seen the stuff that I build for my offers? Let me get on the Create to Cash people really quickly, because we also have something else in Create to Cash. Let me show you. Do y'all see the stuff that I build? Hold on, let me get this off of here. This is your Create to Cash roadmap, right? And it shows your budget. It shows your progress tracker. A lot of y'all downloaded it. You ain't had, they downloaded the old version. It has all of your links for you to store. It has all your tools and tech that you need. It has your pre-work trackers, all the stuff you need to do. It has your strategy trackers, all the stuff for you to store. Do y'all know how valuable being able to build something like this is for any of your offers? For any of your offers. Well, this tool, where is it? This tool shows you exactly what to build to create your fulfillment for your offer. So it shows you what needs to be created, what needs to be delivered, and any workflows that you need to build for your offer. This is what Tanika said she was about to pay somebody $2,500 to do for one workflow. One workflow. I am not playing games in here. Okay? I'm not playing games in here because this is real. And I have to just be very honest with you guys. This amount of engineering is only the tip of the iceberg. You do not get this in $5,000 programs. You don't get this in $10,000 programs. The amount of engineering in here is just the tip of the iceberg. The tip of the iceberg. And I can show you some other things, but I can just say it is one thing to be a business coach. It is another thing to be a course creator. I am a systems builder, and I have created the infrastructure that if you just use it and you apply it, it is not mindset, it is not soft coaching, it is quite literally the entire infrastructure to win. It is not building things that make you feel like cute and fun. It's not doing things that are just like, oh, this would be nice for us to do every once in a while. This is infrastructure. And this, when I said I'm retiring, what I need for you to understand is this is what I was making room for. When I said I will no longer be a consultant for businesses that don't understand the impact, meaning you no longer get me to build for you. But my God, have I already built something to share with you? Have I built something to share with you? Yep, let me, for the people that didn't get the message, Rochelle, I'm not leaving business. I am no longer building stuff for small businesses. So, just so you can see what I mean, I had some containers where people would come in and my team would build all of their stuff. We would build their offers, we would build their strategies, we would create their business models, we would build every single portion of their business. And just to show you guys what that looks like, and it wouldn't just be a little piece of paper that we give people. This is the strategy that we would give people. Hold on. So this is also something that I build. Instead of delivering a strategy brief, we deliver an entire custom website with your personalized strategy that shows you every little piece of your custom strategy we designed for you, your framework, your audience, your actual brand is even on here. Every little explanation of why your brand works, your brand positioning, your offers, your credibility engine. your revenue system with all your funnels, your implementation directly to the implementation portal that you log into, and your full brief. And we realized that so many people, let me tell y'all what everybody would, not everybody, because we got some people, but Dr. Arlen knows because we built this for her. Do you know we would have people that say, I don't understand what I got. I don't know what I got. I don't understand. So then we built something else. We said, okay, well, here's how you run your business, customized to you. Do y'all want to see this? When I say I'm a builder, I don't play, I'm a builder. I build anything that I put my mind into building. So here's the next thing. Y'all not ready for this. Hey, here's what implementation looks like. Your system has been built. Here's everything that we built. Do y'all see all the stuff that we built? So this was our job. This was their job. Here's everything. Now here's how to run your system. Here's the system overview. Here's how everything works with a step-by-step breakdown of how everything works. Every single thing, every little thing. You want to see how you know it's working? Great. Here's how you know it's working. Here's the technology. Here's where all the buttons go. Here's every single system we built. This is how it works. Do you want to know if you know how it works? Well, here's a demo of how it looks when it's working. Here you go. We're going to reset the demo and play it again. Right? Oh, by the way, also, here's your credibility engine. Here's your calendar. Here's what your launch month looks like. Here's what a typical month looks like. This is exactly what you're supposed to do every month. Right? Here's your ads. Here's how to do the ads. We created the ads for you. Okay? You just got to manage them. Here's what we do. Right? Next. Oh, and it's a video for every single thing. Okay, I'm not done. Here's the deliverables. Here's everything we delivered. Here's what we delivered to you. All of this. Right? Got it. Here's how to run your business. Here's exactly what you need to do every day, every week, every month. And here's what you need to do per funnel, just in case you needed it broken down in a different way. I built all of this. And do y'all know why I stopped building it for until you've proven that you're ready? Because I would build all of that and they would still say, I don't understand what I got. I'm confused. I'm confused. So when I say now you get my tools, my infrastructure, my technology, but you have to earn your way to get this level that I engineered because the what I built is at minimum a $50,000 engagement. It's at minimum 50,000. And so we will only be doing those for enterprise level clients in the future. And so when you want one of those built, your role is to utilize the infrastructure that I've created for you to become an enterprise client. It's as simple as that. Use the system I gave you to become an enterprise client. Because then you get to the point where you're like, I understand exactly what I got. Charlotte says, Charlotte, how I'm making your head hurt. Do you understand what you got? Right? Then you understand what you got. Leona said, church fan. Do you know what it feels like to do that much work? And people still don't understand? No, I don't know what I got. And Kendall always says something. You know why? You don't understand what you have until you actually have done the work. So you have to actually have done the work in your business to be like, man, I understand how valuable this is. So let's do the work. Let's do the work. I always say, what I just showed you, that is reserved for when you got big girl problems. When you like, you know what? Kendra, let's build some technology. Kendra, let's install this system. Kendra, I'm ready to scale up. Like, because these folks could never, right, catch up to me. Kendra, I don't want to get eaten up by companies that know better technology than me. Right? It's real. That's right. Kendall said systems don't work until you work the system. Okay? That's it. But Rochelle, like some people will never start. And for the people who never start anything, I'm going to tell y'all the story. I've told again. There's a lady, and I hope she's watching tonight. She's been trying to work with me for 6 years. Every year I get an email from her. I'm going to work with you one day. Won't buy anything. Don't won't get started with anything. See, Kendra, I'm just in a bad spot, but I'm gonna work with you. Kendra, I'm in a bad spot. I'm gonna work with you. Kendra, I'm gonna work with you. Kendra, I'm gonna work with you. I need help. Kendra, I'm gonna work with you. Every year it's the same story. Because she's been waiting to get to the creme de la creme and won't start with where she is. And this is an exact thing of you've been waiting for 6 years. Babe, I could have been and changed your life. Oh, to be doing the same damn thing for 6 years. That's the scariest place on earth. So, the question for you guys tonight, two opportunities. Two opportunities. Create to cash. Grab one of those 10 slots. Who needs the link for that again? Create to cash. Like, if you want the quickest path, I'm literally telling you in 7 weeks, your entire system will be built. And you're done. Let's launch it. 7 weeks, your entire system built. But baby, at the bare minimum, get the planner so you can start. The bare minimum. But don't wait to like, well, one day I'm gonna do it. Y'all realize one day never comes, right? One day never comes. It never comes. Never. Because it is something that doesn't exist. One of my favorite quotes is that tomorrow is only found in the calendar of fools. Tomorrow is only found in the calendar of fools. Rochelle said, "Can what can we do to flip in 30 days or less?" You need to do my unsexy launch cash infusion. You build that out in one day, you launch it in 1 week. You won't have the systems and infrastructure. You got to put in a little bit of sweat equity. But if you're trying to flip something, that's where you go to flip. Mhm. Completely different thing than what I'm talking about tonight. But if y'all missed that, we can put it out again too. But the price went up. Yesterday's price ain't today's price. Nope. Okay. No, Rochelle, that is not, you're not working with me in Unsexy Lunch. That is a self-paced, but it's delicious. Where are my unsexy lunches? There's a lot of people on here that got unsexy lunch. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Leona, if you have the link for It's in I think I can grab it in Thrive Cart for unsexy lunch. Okay, any questions before we are out of here? I got it. Here you go, Rochelle. Oh, that's not the right one. Hold on. I did the 777 system. Hold on. So I want you guys to understand something. And this is my final post. Rochelle, I'm trying to post to you. I don't see how I can do this though. Um yeah, I just think I want to leave you guys with this. We talked about a lot tonight, but I want to recap. 7 days, you should be generating revenue every day. Every day. 7 hours a week is how much you should be working. Profit every 7 days is what your cash flow should look like. Okay. I will see you guys in Create to Cash. And I will see you guys that grab their 777 system. Remember, there are 10 spots for Create to Cash. I will see you guys inside there. Oh, look, why y'all sending me messages while I'm on here? What y'all sending me messages for? What are y'all sending me messages for? Hold on. Oh, I'm such a bad. What are y'all sending me all these messages for? Like, y'all look. Y'all are getting to see me inside of Create Cash. That's where you get to see me. Okay. Other than that, mm-mm, mm-mm. All right. Love y'all so much. I hope that this was helpful. I cannot wait to see you guys install this system in your business. And let's get unbusy and rich. All right, you guys. Have a blessed evening. Bye.